12 months ago, Russia stood ready to annihilate Ukraine.
I am declaring the launching of a special military operation.
But as we all know, it did not play out like that.
I'm here. We will not lay down any weapons. We will defend our state because our weapon is our truth.
Prior to the invasion, Russia already controlled 7% of Ukrainian territory. Exactly a year ago, it invaded from north, east, and south, aiming to decapitate Ukraine's government, destroying the nation's ability to fight. On day one, Russian helicopter-borne troops landed outside Kyiv at Antonov Airport. Capturing the runway would have allowed it to ferry troops directly onto Zelensky's doorstep. But Russia underestimated its opponent and overestimated its own military capabilities. Tactical and logistical mistakes caused its failure at Antonov and in the towns surrounding Kyiv. Even its plan B, attacking the capital from the northeast with a massive armoured convoy, proved hapless as Ukrainian anti-tank teams picked it apart, stalling the invasion. Moscow shifted its focus to the east, withdrawing from around Kyiv in late March. But even after downsizing its objectives, it still appeared dominant. Ukrainian forces set in to soak up the onslaught. Around Kyiv, as Ukraine's army re-entered areas occupied by Russia, communities like Bucha, they found evidence of the invaders passing.
We see these as war crimes, and the world will recognize this as genocide.
And Russia continued to make gains in the south, most notably with the fall of Mariupol's Azovstal steel factory. Having survived the summer onslaught, Ukraine prepared to counterattack in the south, or so it seemed. Instead, Kyiv's army struck in the east, capturing swathes of territory. A crucial moment that showed that it could organize attacks at the operational level, unlike its enemy. Western observers noticed, instead of survival, suddenly victory appeared possible for Ukraine. This message was reinforced by Russia's retreat in early November from Kherson, the only major city it had captured. Russia switched strategies again. If it couldn't beat Ukrainian troops on the battlefield, it would simply circumvent them. Using long-range missiles and cheap Iranian drones, it escalated its attacks on Ukrainian infrastructure, targeting its power network. Siege warfare at an international level. Russia would use the cold and dark of Ukraine's long winter to freeze its population into submission. As winter arrived, the fighting did not let up, now centered principally around the eastern city of Bakhmut. In the slow grind of attritional fighting, the Kremlin's Wagner mercenary group began to prove its worth over the Russian army. The focus of the war shifted to efforts to rearm, Russia by bringing online a huge mass of recently mobilized infantry, and Ukraine by securing access to Western heavy armor. Will Ukraine's advanced weapons and fighting spirit bring it out on top, or will Russia overwhelm it under waves of cannon fodder? That will be decided on the battlefield.